Hello friends, today is Sunday and UFC 302 took place last night, and to quickly recap the results from the main card, uh, Randy Brown won in the opener, and that was followed by Nico Price winning his fight with a decision. And then the surprise of the night, Kevin Holland won a submission or a referee stoppage in the first round. And then, as expected, Strickland won by decision. And then finally in the main event, it was expected and Islam was the heavy favorite. He beat Dustin Poirier via submission. So that is the recap of last night's card. I think this is a good time to talk about UFC 300 as well. The criticism that Dana White received when he announced the main event, and then how the card actually played out. So to start, Dana White had promised a banger of a main event, something that would blow our minds off or something to that effect. And then when he announced Hill versus Pereira, that wasn't really a mega fight, and a lot of criticism that was directed at Dana White was because of how underwhelming in a sense that main event was. But then if you look at the card as a whole, it was stacked from top to bottom. I've been following UFC for about 6 or 7 years now, and that was the most stacked card I've ever seen. And just imagine the first fight in the early prelims was Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. And even for casuals, those are big names in MMA and in UFC. Both are former champions. So if you're kicking off your card with that kind of fight, with that caliber of a fight, then you can imagine how stacked the rest of your card would be. And then finally, what happened in the co-main and main events, that was something that's never been seen before. The way Holloway KO'd Justin Gaethje, and then Alex Pereira KO'd both of those knockouts were top tier, and in a league of their own, both of them. You've seen those fights, you've seen the reactions, you know what I'm talking about. So in the end, the card delivered as expected, and in some ways exceeded the expectations because of the co-main and main event finishes. But then the criticism that Dana White took, that I feel was justified because of the way he had set the expectations for the main event, and then the main event that was actually offered or was put on the card. So in summary, for UFC 300, it was a great card, but the main event wasn't something that knocked anyone or blew anyone's mind. So that was my thoughts and reactions for UFC 300, and also I recapped last night's results of the main card. So like this video, subscribe and share, and then I'll make another video very soon, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.